As we pass the 50-day mark in 2024, it's a perfect moment to pause and reflect on the journey we've embarked on with our beloved denim. Take a moment to cherish the memories you've created while wearing your favorite pair, and let's celebrate the countless adventures they've been a part of. Remember, each fade and crease tells a story of resilience, durability, and timeless style. So whether you're breaking in a fresh pair or wearing a seasoned favorite, know that every step that you take is a testament to your dedication and love for this hobby. Just remember that this denim hobby is not a race, but a marathon. Each day is an opportunity to embrace the journey, to savor the moments, and to keep pushing for the remainder of the year. So to all my denim heads out there, keep rocking those jeans with pride. Keep strutting your stuff with confidence, knowing that you are part of a community that values craftsmanship, authenticity, and individuality. And remember, the denim journey is not just about the destination, it's about the friends we made along the way. It's about the experiences, the memories, and the joy of wearing something that feels like it's a part of you. Stay positive, stay passionate, and keep shining bright like a diamond in your denim journey. Together, let's make every day count, one day at a time.
Hi YouTube, welcome to the Gradient Journey. So we're just past the 50-day mark of my adventure fading these pair of denims for the Indigo Invitationals. I'm wearing the 17-ounce Stanton Cryptic Indigo Black Denim. Actually, I already did a quick review in this video where I go over the jean specifications and my day one first impressions. I didn't mention this in my previous videos, but this particular pair is not quite like the Rogue Territory Stealth Black, nor is it like the Cryptic Indigo Denim. The color of these pairs is darker than navy. It's more like a midnight blue. Here's a Rogue Territory Instagram photo of what it would look like after 5 months of wear. I would say that the black stealth fades in a similar fashion, but instead of fading to gray, I think you'll see this gray-blue mixture instead. We'll see. I'm excited to find out. Anyways, today I'm going to go over several things. What I've been doing in the last 50 days with these pair of denims, what the denim looks like now as a result, and what lessons I've learned that you can learn from. And finally, my final thoughts. But before I begin, Raid Shadow Legend. No, I'm just kidding. I just want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and if you haven't already, please subscribe for more videos like these. So I've been wearing these for 50 days straight now, and each day for at least a minimum of 8 to 10 hours. And that's usually if I have some sort of activity in the evening planned out. But on most days, I'm averaging more like 14 to 16 hours a day. So let's do some quick maths. Let's say I wear them on 12 hours a day on average. That would equate to about 600 hours of wear by now. Nicely done. So what have I been up to? Well, I kicked off 2024 with some exercises such as bodyweight squats, Bulgarian squats, and stairs in order to break them in. Then I continued doing random activities like running in the rain and bouldering in order to continue fading them. I really enjoy bouldering, so I plan on continuing doing that in the near future with these denims, so stay tuned. I've done a 20-minute snow, which Rogue Territory actually themselves have pointed out that what appears in the snow is the initial indigo that's sitting on top of the yarn, which would transfer normally after the first month of wear and looks a lot more significant than it really is. But it definitely contributed to some of these fades, I would say. Honestly, other than that, I haven't really done much as I'm mostly homebound and I work in my office. I'll have to attempt more activities for the remainder of the year. So what are the results after those 600 hours? So the first thing I want to say is that in terms of comfort, I thought these would break in a lot faster and they would feel a lot softer at this point, but I feel like I'm still breaking them in and they would be more comfortable. We'll see. There's a huge significant difference between wearing a pair of sweats versus wearing these jeans. I'm thinking that it will further soften up once I put these denim through a proper wash, but at this point I don't think it's time to do that just quite yet. I'm thinking I'll wash these probably at the 100-day mark. Overall, this denim has softened, but I can still feel the slubbiness of the fabric, especially in the back knee area. So when I'm sitting cross-legged or performing a deep squat, I can really feel it. Now, because I'm wearing them every day, I don't really notice it that much, but when you do switch in out of something that's a little bit more comfortable, that's when you really start to notice the texture of the pants, which can be a good or bad thing just depending on your personal preference. But for me, it's okay. It reminds me that I'm wearing a rugged, long-lasting piece that I can really beat up and wear down without any worries. Let's talk about the knee bags. The knee bags are much more apparent now, and as much as I disliked the look, I knew that was the price I had to pay by wearing them so hard but performing all these exercises. When I do perform my first wash, I plan to soak them in lukewarm water to shrink the knee bags a bit, or perhaps even wear my jeans into the bath. We'll see. And because these pants are a bit loose now, I'm really not afraid of shrinkage as long as it's not too much. The jeans have become lighter overall, and it has faded. It's no longer purely black or midnight blue. I can see mix of blue hues and white fades, and even in dim light settings. Whereas in my previous videos, I couldn't do that. Where I see the most amount of fading is actually the backseated area where the indigo has transferred off the jeans the most, and that makes sense since I'm in the office sitting all day. And it's even more apparent around the seams. Since I sit cross-legged, the fades around the knees are quite visible. It's also probably due to the fact that my knees keep bumping into various furniture and objects around the house. There's also fades around the thigh area, which is beginning to fade. There are fades on the back of the knees, and fades are also way more apparent as there is a mix of blue hues around that area. Alright, so I've been taking some notes. There are a couple of lessons learned that I would like to share with you after wearing these raw selvage denim for the last 50 days. As previously mentioned, exercising in denim will cause knee bags. However, exercising while denim is wet, like when I went running in the rain, will cause these issues to accelerate and worsen, so perhaps stay out of the rain or snow. And also, if you don't like knee bags, it's kind of unavoidable, unfortunately. So my advice is to stay away from slim or skinny fits and perhaps go with something like a regular or a relaxed pair of raw selvage denim. And as mentioned earlier, stay away from moisture. After a hard day's worth of work or exercise, it'll be a good idea to take them off and let them air dry. Indigo will transfer to places you least expect. So here's my belt, t-shirt, walls, couch, and shoes. So for hard surfaces, I just use my Mr. Clean Magic Erase. For soft fabrics, use the microfiber cloth and rubbing alcohol to easily get rid of the indigo. Hey there, future me here. So I actually tried using the microfiber cloth and rubbing alcohol to get rid of some of the stains, but that didn't work. So I tried throwing it into the washer, this OxyClean White Revive, but that didn't work either. I was able to get some of the stains off, but not completely. So if you have any suggestions or tips, let me know in the comments below. Thanks. For leather, personally, I would just leave it. It adds character to the belt, leather jacket, or leather shoes. You could use some dish soap, vinegar, and water mix and very gently rub it on to the spot of interest. Or even better yet, just use a leather cleaner. Just be careful, you don't want to end up damaging it, and also just note that you may not be able to get all the indigo off depending on which method you use. I'll also leave a link down below that shows ways of cleaning indigo off of miscellaneous items. Your jeans will get dirty from everyday activities, especially if you go outside, so to spot clean, take a damp microfiber cloth and gently wipe them down. For more stubborn stains, I mixed vinegar and baking soda to get a paste, which can be used to rub on the area of interest. Or you can just leave it until your next wash, although I would advise against this as it could potentially damage the fabric. Which leads me to my next point. So in my flathead video, Philly Cheese Man pointed out to uncuff the jeans from time to time and clean up the dirt inside. The debris and dirt can potentially damage the jeans, which was what probably occurred on my flathead denims. So overall, I do have to say that the fades are coming along nicely, which is my main intentions anyways, since I entered into the Indigo Invitationals fading competitions. These aren't the fastest fading pairs, but it isn't the slowest either. I have to keep reminding myself that we're only 14% of the way there, and there's still more than 300 days remaining in 2024. Patience is a virtue, right? Gotta remember that this is a journey. Brian Sasbo, the creator of the Indigo Invitationals, wrote, "Live a wild life in your jeans." Just no bleach, sandpaper, or anything that would essentially give you an unfair advantage. The fades do have to come naturally. Again, I'm mostly in the office, so for me, living a wild life, I would have to think a little bit outside of the box and do some sort of physical exercises in these denim to help with the fades. And as uncomfortable as that may seem, it was the entire point of this whole denim journey. So in a couple of years or a decade from now, I can look back at these denim, my Instagram account, my YouTube channel, and see what adventures I had with them. Leave a comment below as to how you fade your denim and how you fade your jeans. What journeys you've had with them. Anyways, that's it for today. I'll catch you on the fade side.